Hey, what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. Okay, these deals of the week for EDC, Man Cave, all that type of stuff. I want to talk about, first off, I don't know when these deals expire. Okay, I've mentioned it before. I'll say it once, I'll say it twice. I don't have control of when these deals expire. Subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications. Also, you may even find it prudent that to become a channel member, because I normally release this to them before I release it to everyone else. Just something to think about as well. And speaking of all that, one of the best deals on here, shout out to today's sponsor, SyncWire, and their tire inflator. Very easy to read, big, bright, beautiful LCD screen. This is now the tire inflator that lives on my e-bike. If I have to patch a tire when I go mountain biking or something like that, then I'm going to take this bad boy with me. Very easy to read screen on there. You know, I can change the PSI very easily if I wanted to, or I can just cycle through. They have a bunch of presets in here, so they have suggestions what they think you should put in each one, like 8 PSI for a basketball, etc. It has a light on the top. It has a USB-A output, so if you want to charge your different items, you can do that. USB-C to actually plug this thing up for to charge it. So if you lose the USB-C cable that comes with it, then that's pretty easily replaceable. One thing I like about this though is that they actually give you 4 of these little TPMS valves, I guess the caps to go on top for your actual car tires. There's a high likelihood that you're missing yours. They give you 4 of these. These are made of metal. That's a nice to have as well. Nice little cable, and they also give you a nice bag, so you can take this, hang it in your man cave, keep this at the ready, put the whole thing in the bag, and then hang the whole bag from your wall on like a 1/2-inch nail or something like that. Then you're good to go. So you can, your basketballs, all that type of stuff. Now, as I mentioned before, to be a sponsor of these weekly deals videos, you have to give me very good deals. So first off, they're having a lightning deal, 60% claim, normally $69.99, $63.99. So you're saving $6. But there's a clickable coupon right now that's $14 off. If and when that coupon were to expire, I have a coupon code that's going to get you a good percentage off as well. So we're, no matter what, whether it's the 14% or it's a coupon I have or whatever, this is going to get you to around the $50 mark. Very good deal. Now, are you pumping up your RV tires with this? No, you're not. But are you going to be able to inflate your common vehicle tires, SUV tires? You know, my lifted truck 60 PSI tires, I might be able to do 1 or 2 of those before this thing dies, but I still think it's a pretty good deal. Shout out to SyncWire for sponsoring today's video, especially giving me a tire inflator that's only pumping out 50 dB. And I have a few of these things, not going to mention your competitors, but they need to work on that part. Okay, so first off, we got Montana Knife Company and their Mule Deer Foundation tee. Now, I wanted to show this because any proceeds that they make from this, the sale of this shirt, which I think is pretty nice looking for a graphic tee, is going to directly go in supporting of the preservation of mule deer, black-tailed deer in their habitats. That's fantastic. $32, small to XXX. Goes directly to this foundation. Look at these beautiful animals. Listen, I'm a hunter, but I'm not about just completely destroying the population of the deer. I want to make sure that they are there. So if I want to go and put down go to Montana and put down a 6x6 elk, or if I'm here and I put down a 13 point or whatever, they need to be there. They need to have the habitat. That's very important to me, so I think that's a very good thing for them as well. Midland Radio. I like Midland Radio. This is my favorite Midland radio, hands down, is the ER310 E-Ready Emergency Crank Radio. It can use an 18650 battery. You can also use AA batteries. It has a very good flashlight on it. It can charge with solar power. It has a super long antenna. Everything is great about this. Only thing I don't like is it charges with micro USB. That's it. That's my only complaint. Speakers sound good. You can use it like a radio, whatever. $60. I have a coupon that's going to get you 15% off the entire website. See here, if I were to throw any of these items I have in a cart right now, say for instance, I have the WR120 radio. You might want to get you something like that. That's going to go from 34 to 29. You have the kind of like more of a nightstand type of a radio. This thing here is normally $74.99. If you use the coupon code I have, it's going to go to $63. This might be something you keep on the corner of a dining room behind your ornaments, right? It's always plugged up. It's always ready to get no radio, because this one comes with a actual wall adapter, so you can keep this thing plugged up into the wall. So I think that's pretty good as well. So whatever the case may be, you should work on your emergency game. Don't ignore that. 15% off with the code SHOW. Use that, okay? Next thing here is Ecoflow. This is the Ecoflow 800-watt alternator charger. Now, what this thing does is it basically takes the power that your alternator generates, okay? Your alternator generates a lot of power in tandem with your car battery to keep your car running down the road. A lot of that energy that your car is producing is wasted energy. It's not being utilized by your vehicle at 100% use case. This thing taps into your alternator and takes that additional energy and sends it back to one of your Ecoflow power stations that's in your trunk or the bed of your truck, and it charges this thing while you're driving down the road. This, if you have a Delta 2, a Delta 3 Pro, those things take between 8 and 10 hours to charge in your vehicle if you just plug it in the DC port. Because plug it in the DC port is the alternator, battery, feeding power to the DC port and giving power to the Ecoflow. This thing taps into the alternator and sends power, the excess power, to the Ecoflow power station directly. So you can go from 8 to 10 hours to 1.5 hours for charging one of the Ecoflow. So that's great. That means that in the back, you're going to be able to to charge your battery with more efficiency. It also has a battery conditioner built in, and it has a jump starter built in. Jumpstart your vehicles at all times. I think this is just a brilliant invention. Normally $599. They've got it reduced to $399. I have a coupon that's going to get this thing down to $199. That's a pretty good deal. All I can say is if you decide to buy this thing, make sure you get the power adapter. This is the smart generator adapter. It's necessary for the Delta Pro 3 and the Delta Pro. I have the Delta 2, so I don't need this adapter, but if you have either one of those two power stations, you need to make sure that you buy this adapter as well. Another deal that comes from the Ecoflow is, I like to say that $1 per watt hour is a good deal when it comes to power stations, reputable power stations, Jackery's, Ecoflow, Blue Eddies, those type of reputable, all powers, reputable power stations. Your no names, maybe not so much. This is a 3,600 watt hour power station, normally $4,048. So that was already a little tough to bite, but they give you a free transfer switch, which allows for you to take the power, convert it so that your home, this makes it plug and play for a home backup solution with your circuit breaker. They've reduced the price to $26.99. That's a pretty good deal. I have a clickable coupon, or I have a coupon that you enter when you check out. I can get you down to $2,500. That's a really good deal. 3,600 watt hour, power station, 3,600 watts power station. You can maximize this up to 25,000 watts. Okay. Up to 25,000 watts on this thing. If you buy the extra batteries it comes with, or if you have multiple of these things, you plug and tandem all together, it can run your RV, it can run your house. I think that's a really good deal if you decide to snatch yourself up something like this. Only thing I can say is if you buy these deals, you might want to do 2 transactions, because you can't put 2 coupons on the same checkout. So if you decide to buy the generator, do another transaction, whatever. So check that out as well. Here's something for your everyday carry that we don't necessarily think about too often, but we all got feet. Well, most of us do. I don't want to say everybody. Some of us, lost it for whatever reason, but I just bought these today. I like skateboard shoes. I have a one wheel. I have bikes. I like nice, flat, full surface shoes to ride my devices. I'm always outside. The Nike Skateboard React Leo Premiums, normally $100. I got these today for $60. Then I logged into Nike.com and I got an additional 20% off. I saved $12 more, and I got these for $48. That was a great deal for me. They have multiple colors. Depending on what color you get, the price may shift. Like if you get it in this blue color or this maroon color, it's normally $105. It's only $88. So just kind of play around with the ones that you see to see exactly what the deal is. I thought this was a pretty good deal. If you're looking for another pair of shoes, there you go. For your man caves, maybe even for the bed of your truck, this is a mechanics tool set. This has a lot of filler in it. I will say filler stuff is kind of like you may already own and you don't need so much of. Like they're giving you 3 sets of Allen keys. Like, why are they doing that? I don't know. Okay, that's something that you can kind of question a little bit. They're giving you a lot of these smaller bits down here. You may not use those as often, right? But other than that, you got a lot of open wrenches. You got extensions. You have a very capable looking screwdriver where you can load those bits up. They even give you hex bits. I mean, a pretty good set here of tools that you're getting. $99. I think that's a great deal if you just moved into a house, you just establishing your man cave, you're trying to keep something in the bed of your truck. Snatch this thing up. This thing normally runs around $199, so that's a savings of $100 according to my price history. Escar's doing up to 30% off some of the items that they have on their Labor Day sale. Their Labor Day sale, I think, ends on September 4th. This is the Escar wallet. This one, it comes in leather. You want to get it in premium. It costs a little bit more, but a ton of different colors, $67. This is 25% off. This can hold up to 12 cards. And you can also buy their additional tracker systems. Escar has a lot of different wallet solutions. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of the aluminum ones. I like the carbon fiber one. That one's on sale, normally $125. It's right now, you can get it for $100. So this might be something that you may want to check out as well for their Labor Day sale. A lot of Labor Day sales are going to be coming up. I'm going to try to track some of those for you guys as they continue to pop up. This is the USBC Basis 30-watt charger. Okay, I like to identify these things of putting your EDC tech kicks or keeping your man cave for somebody comes by and they need to charge their devices or whatever the case may be. This one here is normally $17.99. There's a clickable coupon, gets you 40% off. Whoop-de-doo, that's not horrible. I have a coupon. If you enter the coupon, this thing's going to cost you about $7. I tested it out today. I like to buy these things. You know, I ended up buying 3 of these things today. Mainly because my kids are always fat fingering my chargers because I leave these things plugged in my kitchen, right? And you can just walk up and plug up your own cord and to charge your device. Well, my kids lose their bricks, so I bought a few of them. I think that's a pretty good deal. Buy 3 of them, $7 each. Why the F not? Say, for instance, you want a couple of more ports. You can get 40 watts. 40% off coupon is still there. I have a coupon as well that you enter the coupon that I have in the description. This thing's going to cost you about $10. There you got 2 ports now. Somebody could walk up to it, plug their device up, etc., etc. Basis is a pretty good company. I'm using a Basis Light right now on my desk to illuminate my desk. So I think they're a pretty good company. Maybe not the same level as like your U-Greens or your Anchors, but they're not a no name that no one's ever heard of before. And then finally, I'd love a nice flat power bank or a chunky power bank. Kind of the ones in between where you don't really know what you want to be when you grow up. Not a fan of those. This is a laptop power bank, 20,000 milliamp hours. So it's not the biggest milliamp hours for a laptop. Let's just keep it real. But if your laptop's dead, this can bring a 16-inch MacBook Pro from 0 to 36% in 30 minutes. That's really fast. I mean, it's going to completely kill the power bank, but who cares? If you need power for your laptop, that's good to go. Or you can just use it for more traditional. You got 2 USB-C out ports. You have 2 USB-A out ports. You have a power button. You have an LCD screen, which tells you exactly what the power bank is doing. Is it inputting? Is it outputting? And it also will tell you how much longer until the battery bank completely dies. I think that's pretty good. Normally it's normally $129. I don't think anybody's spending $129 on this thing, but I have a coupon to get you from $59.99 to about $50. I think that's pretty good to get 20,000 milliamp hours. That's pretty much the going rate, especially for something that can output 100 watts to your laptop. That's really, really good. Ecoflow. Okay. Ecoflow 65 watt GAN charger. I wanted to show this one because it's a little bit better than those first 2. And I kind of wish I would have bought this last month. I needed a 65 watt charger for my travel EDC kit. I needed something that my kids couldn't get their hands on. It needed to be in my tech EDC pouch. This is normally $58.99. I wouldn't have bought this for that price. There's no way. No effing way I would have bought it for this price. But I have a coupon that will get this thing down to $29. Plus there's a clickable coupon that gets you 40% off. So that's going to get you down about $30. Use my coupon as well, just in case this one's not available. Now at 30, and then also they give you a cord, right? A USB-C cord. So that's all. That's like another $5 to $10 value for another USB-C cord. This is what I bought last month. I kind of wish I would have known about the Ecoflow deal, because I spent $10 more and got no cord, and I got the same amount of output to USB-Cs and one USB-A. The only thing I would say, the anchor might be a little bit smaller, but who really cares? Like, it's hanging in the wall or whatever. So, but that might be something you might want to check out. Getting to more traditional EDC items, the Kershaw Chive or Chive, Kershaw Chive, made in the USA. Kershaw. Not a lot of Kershaws are made in USA. This one's using 420HC USA steel. It has the speed safe assisted opening, which I really am a big fan of. Their thumb studs have very good ramping on them. Like, they feel really good when you use their thumb studs. I've never used this specific knife, but I have used a Kershaw Leak, and it gives me Kershaw Leak vibes. This one's 1.9 inches. This might be California legal. I don't live in California, but I think it may be. So comment down below. Someone let me know if this is California legal, and it might be legal wherever the hell you live as well. So this might be something that you may want to check out. I love the fact that there's a Ken Onion design USA flag on this bad boy. I think it looks pretty good as well. You can use the flipper, or you can use the thumb stud to open this up. And I like the speed safe technology, that Kershaw's rocking in their knives. The Gerber Gear Pryd. This is normally $25. They dropped the list price to $20, so now it's gonna forever be $20. But right now it's on sale for $16.12. I think they're discontinuing this color. It does have the pocket clip, which is great. Has a nail puller, the slotted screwdriver, bottle cap lifter. You can use this as a seatbelt cutter. While the blade is still inserted inside of the scales itself. That's a pretty good savings. This one's made of fiberglass. I think the one that's $25 might be made of G10. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, this is made of G10. That's why it costs a little bit more. But this is also on sale. Normally $30, $25.99 if you want it to be made of G10 instead of made of FRN. There you go, whichever one works out for you. CJRB Pyite. Now, I wanted to identify this because, okay, it's only saved you $1.50. Normally it's $29.99, $28.49. Okay, I wanted to show that to you. But what I really wanted to point out is that they've added two different colors. Now they have a stonewashed blue instead of just having the DLC coated blue. And they also have added the Stormtrooper. If I was to buy this again, maybe I'll buy this for a buddy, and maybe I will buy myself the Stormtrooper and give my buddy my blue one that I have laying around, because I like the Stormtrooper. This thing looks pretty good. 3.34 inches blade length. It uses their RPM 9 blade steel, which is some decent blade steel. I think it's a great knife. I know everybody's memeing all over the new Walmart knife, but this is a great knife. They're calling a stocking stuffer, and sometimes the names are cheesy, but this one immediately jumped out and said, you know what? This is a great sale. This is 50% off, $4.99. You know, when someone's always tinkering, maybe they're always fixing their sunglasses or the prescription glasses, always opening up their knife. 22-in-1 EDC repair toolkit. All the bits are inside of the scales. I like that. Untwist it, grab the one that you need, load it up, magnetic. You're ready to rock and roll. Now they're saying that theirs has a good hardness level. I don't know. I don't know much about their bits, but you know, these are common size 4mm bits. So when these bits begin to go, you can just buy some more 4mm bits and you should be good to go. The SOG Power Access. Now SOG is very, very known for the Power Pyite. Everybody and their mom likes the Power Pyite, but the Power Access uses 440C blade steel for the knife series. It has capable tool set, bottle cap lifters, can openers, awls, slotted screwdrivers. It has a great file on it. I wish it had replaceable cutters, but it's very small footprint for you. And normally it's $49.91. It's $39.18. That's a savings of 21%. I think that's pretty good as well. Let me see if the regular SOG Power. Let me see if the Power Pyite is on sale while we're here doing this in real time. Nope. So it's literally just the Power Access is on sale, so that might be something that you may want to check out. Looking at the Cold Steel, this is the Stylus knife sharpener. This is going to be really good for sharpening knives that have serrations. I've talked about lately getting yourself a knife that has partial serrations. It's great for fibrous materials like cardboard or cutting rope or cutting plants or whatever, stuff that you can just cut through. You don't care how clean the cut looks. This is normally $18.85. This is brought down to $12.45, 34% off. Then there's a clickable coupon that would get you an additional 25% off. This is the type of tool that you bring to the item, okay? Your lathe, your lawnmower blades, stuff that you don't want to necessarily take apart to bring to your sharpener that you may have set up in your man cave. Bring this to the tool. Okay, 600 grit. It's kind of the sweet spot for aggression. It's not 1,000, which may not be aggressive enough. It's not 150, which is entirely too aggressive. But you can use this for sharpening, as I mentioned earlier, serrations or whatever the case may be. Maxpedition CMC Wallet. Okay, this is a meme wallet. Okay, this is a Velcro, snotty nose kid type of wallet. But what I like about this is here is my normal EDC wallet. Okay, this is the Dango A10 or A series wallet, but I don't carry every single wallet with me every single day. There's no way I'm doing that. So this is the type of wallet that I would grab when I know I'm going on vacation. I can throw all my medical cards inside. I can throw my credit cards inside for an emergency. I can throw Costco cards, whatever, stuff I don't normally carry with me every single day. And that will take it down. So I'm always ready. Normally $32.28. 1810 is 44% off for the foliage green. Has plenty of slots, divisions. Maybe you can keep this on armrest of your truck and keep some money inside or whatever the case may be. The EDC 27. The EDC 27, not the UHI, but the regular, the OG. This is $80. I've seen it drop down to $71. That's a great price. But the reason I wanted to talk about this seems to be, this is going to be the permanent price for this from now on. The UHI has taken the place of $89.99. This is now $80. What really drew my attention is that this specific seller is giving you a wall charger. Most of the time that you don't get a wall charger with your flashlight. So that might make it worth it for you. That's about an additional $5-6 right there, right? So now you can charge this bad boy up. All right, so Cold Steel's having a sale on a lot of knives, way too many to mention. But the reason I wanted to bring this to your attention, they're AUS 8 all the way to S35VN. 8015 is on sale. All sorts of stuff. But imagine you want to get yourself like the Cold Steel 8015 with their great lockup mechanism that they have, and you don't like the scales, or you just were really trying to get your hands on this knife. It finally went on sale, whatever the case may be. You may decide to change out the scales as well. Maybe you get yourself the Cold Steel Tiger Claw for self-defense, and this is a great DNA catcher. Normally $199. This thing is on sale for $72. Maybe you've had your eye on the aluminium scaled Cold Steel Code 4, 3.5 inch blade, S35VN on this bad boy, $62.30, 58% off. You can go over to Original Goat and get yourself some more scales for one of these knives. These are the 8015 scales for the Cold Steel. And so this is a way to customize your knife just a little bit more. So that might be something that you might be interested in doing as well. Just come and get yourself some codes from Original Gold or from AWT or from anybody that may have scales for your Cold Steel knife. This is a Cold Steel Engage, Cold Steel 8010, 8010 at light, 8015, all sorts of options. So this is a way for you to actually customize your Cold Steel right off the bat. All right, listen. You have a young child or somebody that's always losing their earbuds, or if you always lose your earbuds, or these are the perfect earbuds for grocery store earbuds. What do I mean by that? When I have to go grocery shopping, I have a pair of earbuds that live in my truck. They do not leave the truck unless I have to grocery shop. As soon as I get out my truck, throw them in my ear, walk around the grocery store for 30-40 minutes, and I can listen to something. They're always charged. They're always ready to go. These are called the Blackview Wireless noise canceling earbuds. These are so grocery store worthy. If I lose these, I won't be butthurt. That's how I feel about these particularly. Normally $29.99. There's a coupon that will get you 50% off. That's not bad. Then I have a coupon that will get you an additional 17% off the price. That means that when it's all said and done, these things are going to cost you about $10. I mean, you want a kid that they're begging you for some earbuds. You want to see how well they'll not lose them. I would buy them something like this, 100%. The Gerber Slim SL. Now, this is a unique knife because the show shot is micarta, and then on the opposite side, I don't know if that's aluminum or if it's steel, but I like the way that looks with a little peak of micarta, and then the frame lock. This is a D2 bladed knife, and it's stone washed. The heat treatment, this is what I would say. Right now, everybody's memeing all over the $10 Walmart knife. I think I would take this knife over the $10 Walmart knife any day of the week. $27.97, 53% off. It has more features. I think that this is a more reputable company when it comes to their warranty. I'm pretty sure, you know, if your Ozark Trail knife breaks, you can go on Walmart, and maybe get another one if it's in stock. You know, I don't know about all that, but I like the way this looks. I think it's a very good looking knife and decent pocket clip as well. Then finally, we have the Gerber Gear Highbrow. The Highbrow is normally $49. Doesn't have the same D2 steel. I think it's working a 17 MOV, so nothing to write home to mom about. You're going to be sharpening this knife more often than not. But you know what it does have? Aluminum scales and an assisted opening, so it makes it easy for one finger use, and it has a double locking mechanism. That's a lot of features for $29.91. I love this green colorway. You can also get in blue and black and all sorts of different colors as well. When you give me all those type of features, I'm okay with having a beater knife that lives in the bed of lives in the armrest of my truck, breaking down boxes, whatever. This is what this could be fantastic for. I have helped you out tremendously today. You should thank me down below. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all of that good YouTube stuff. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you once again for checking me out. For everyone else, go join the Discord. We would love to have you there as well, chopping it up. We will speak soon.